What's up, NBAXL? It's Mariah Amber here. We're kicking it at a Hong Shing restaurant, so let's go meet the owner, Colin. All right, everyone, as promised, we are meeting with the owner, Colin Li. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Now, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm the owner of Hong Shing restaurant. Hong Shing's been in the city for 27 years. We serve home-style regional Chinese cuisine.
Wow, 27 years is incredible. And I actually hear you do a lot for the community. Specifically, you sponsor a men's league team,
Yes.
as well as a female youth basketball team. Now tell me, what inspired all of that?
Basketball program started in 2016, starting off with the men's basketball team. It was kind of like a way to give back to the communities. I personally love basketball. It's just something that even when our guests come in the restaurant, it was always a common thread that we talked about. And in 2019, I was very lucky to work with Food Queens to sponsor a youth female team and go from there.
That's incredible. Hong Shing really blends food, basketball, and culture. So tell me, what inspires you to create a space like this?
As a restaurateur, you always want to understand your customers and your guests. Working here for over 8 years now, that is the one common theme that I feel like resonates. Basketball always seems to come up because I feel like Toronto is such a big basketball city. We're able to creatively really figure out how do we kind of blend the three things. Basketball, then sports, and food are universally loved. So that's why I think our space, we want to really focus on that.
How has your Chinese heritage influenced a lot of your dishes?
My father was a chef in China. Then I immigrated to Canada in the 80s, started working at restaurants. Didn't know English that much, but he really knew how to cook. And all he wanted to do was just showcase his food and see people eat his food. So eventually in the 90s, he had the opportunity to open a restaurant. I was just really helping him in the early days as well too. Just the culture of being here and growing up in the restaurant, I think it just really showed the heritage.
Do you have any signature dishes? I am obsessed with Hong Shing, truly.
Yes.
I eat here all the time, so I want to know if we line up in our taste buds, but also what is
Do you
the
want to start first?
Yeah, literally, the general tao, the chicken
Okay.
wings, the chicken walls, I can go
Okay.
on and on.
Yeah, so I think the most popular, iconic dish at Hong Shing, I think, is the General Tao chicken.
Yes.
What we always tell our guests is that it follows the 4 S's, which is sweet, sour, savory, and spicy. Another dish would be our spicy shrimps. If you're a big seafood fan, we use battered shrimp, wok toss it with a blend of house chilies and a little bit of garlic and bell pepper. Very savory, very spicy. And the last one I would say it would be crispy beef. Imagine like popcorn beef in a way, which is like it's crispy, it's sweet, a little bit of good crunch and a little bit of spice kick to it with a soy ginger glaze. Those three, I think, it's been on the menu since day one, and we have not changed it ever since.
So I noticed there's some Hong Shing basketballs behind us. Can you tell me a little bit more about them?
Absolutely. I've always wanted to do a customized basketball every year, just to kind of like give back to the sport that I love. So every year we have a new design. We have like an iconic basketball with our logo imprinted on it, and especially for this year's the Year of the Dragon. So we actually made a basketball that's actually with a dragon enfolded into the whole basketball. So it's just a creative outlet for us to really just get back to the sport that we love. I'm gonna take you around the space here. We're gonna start off with the bar. We recently renovated a bar last year. It's pretty much in hopes to really showcase our food and also pairing off our food. So our bar is actually one of the bars in Canada that focuses on baijiu. It's a Chinese national liquor. It's a lot of flavors going on and super fun to play with and different ingredients as well. Our dining space used to be from the top all the way through, but during COVID, dinings have been cut by half and our takeout's been one of our biggest factors. This is an iconic room back in the day when we used to open till 4 or 5 a.m. We have a lot of fun people that came through these doors, and now we're able to kind of build a space where they can really enjoy. It's the moment that we all been waiting for. Most of our chefs at the restaurant here, like they've been working here for 20 years.
Wow.
So I'm coming in here, like I'm trying to learn from them as much as I can. I've been learning throughout my years. I actually started cooking 3 years ago during COVID, so there's still a long way to go, but we're just gonna watch the walk.
That is what dreams are made of. And there's still 2 more.
It's really fun, like cooking on a wok. And I feel like I'm trying to build a platform where we can teach people about cooking on a wok. You don't have to be Chinese. Like I'm trying to learn everything now. So in the future we do master classes. Everyone loves Chinese food, but no one knows how to like really cook it and stuff. I think there's not a lot of knowledge out there. So we're trying to be the platform to really show people like, oh cool, like it's not that scary as it is. It's not that overwhelming. It's very approachable.
All right, the anticipation is just killing me.
And it's right here. Please
let's
enjoy.
Dig in,
enjoy.
Don't judge me for how I chew, because when I'm happy, I dance and I eat.
This is one of my favorite dishes growing up. It just holds dearly to me because if anyone ever hears about Hong Shing, it's like, this is the first like connection to it. Just hearing it, like it's so grateful because like my father, like he doesn't really speak English at all, but he knows that General Tao, that's his first words that he speaks to customers. I'm like, General Tao, you like it? Very good. And then we had it like the first time, I remember, in like pretty much in the 90s. We just didn't know like the flavors. We couldn't describe the flavors because like it was like it's aromatic. There's like that wok smoke into it, that caramelization. It's just like it's sweet, it's so savory, but it's also like the acidity is cooked off a little bit, mellowed out.
I think we're blessed to be in Toronto where there's so many different types of communities and food communities as well. And,
I agree.
But this General Tao, this is my kryptonite. I absolutely love it.
Thank you.
All right, NBXL, if you want to dive into these iconic dishes as well, make sure you check out Hong Shing at 195 Dundas Street West.